Hey guys, not Pawn, and I'm gonna have to remake my 1 million subscriber special because my computer decided to froze up, so it don't. So let me just tell you. Let me just talk. This is going to be another one of my thoughts on videos, so. But I'm gonna try to make this an hour long. I'm gonna really. I'm gonna try to make this an hour long. Because my original video kind of lost because I was still recording it when it froze. Because I was still recording it, so I can't upload froze audio files. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna just talk about I'm gonna have 5 categories to mention. Okay, first category, TV shows I grew up watching. Okay, you know what? The first category will be my family. My first one, my mom and Lawmare. My dad is King548. My brother is Sasquatch801. And then there's me, not fun. So that my grandma is Old Wish 548. My grandpa is Motorcycle Guy 95. And I have a few more, but I won't mention them until later in the video. So first off, the TV shows I grew up watching are The Fairly Odd Parents. I grew up watching a lot of shows like The Fairly Odd Parents. There's a lot. I'm just thinking of what to talk about because I already recorded it. You know what? It will just be another thoughts on it, and I will try to upload my original one. I will try, and then maybe tomorrow I can try to remake it. You know what? This will just be a thoughts on because because my brother took my computer to be fixed a while back at UBreak fixed. So if my and somehow I can access it, I will only make the video like 7 minutes long or something, I don't know. And guys, there's actually something I want to mention. I can get the capital letter B and D somehow mixed up. I will try to make, like when I reach 200 subscribers, I will make an hour-long video. I will try to make I have an hour-long video, but that was my Thomas review video. But I got copyright right from Mattel, so I couldn't do it. And also, I have 91 games on my Xbox One. On my Xbox. Why do I own like a PlayStation or PS? I own a PlayStation. I own a PlayStation 2 to an Xbox 360. Stop. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have my mom, Mare, to sign me up for Adobe Flash. Yeah, so I can make my own shitty cartoon. And also, where do I record? If it sounds like someone, my brother, Sasquatch801, is taking a shower, where my house has a pretty small basement. I won't. And also, it might surprise you, but I've been waiting so long for the Unlucky Dog video on his Magic Railroad. Adobe Flash. Now, when the location, I'm gonna bring up. Now, now the first episode, I might be going now the first episode. So with the STR in it, this season will be called "The Death of Fearless Freddy." Yeah, Fearless Freddy somehow. I don't want to go into a lot of detail until the episode comes out. A lot of detail until the episode comes out. I'm gonna try to squeeze this out into an hour. I'm gonna try to squeeze this out into an hour. Yeah. About some of the shows I grew up watching are. Let me tell you about my love of Titanic. Also, I don't know what it is, but I used to play I don't know where my love of the Titanic ship, of the ship Titanic comes from. I wasn't born until 2000. Okay, onto my first category. Animation. Onto my. I have 5 categories that I want to go over. Like, this is still the first one. What are my love and input? Like, besides Titanic, it's Dinosaurs, the Megalodon, and Transformers and Batman. Man, so let's discuss these, shall we? So let's discuss these, shall we? Batman. I watched Batman the Animated Series on Amazon Prime when they primed the episodes. Since then, the episodes have been they've not been removed, but you now have to buy the entire series, which I did. And also I've seen all of the DCAU. Yes, I've seen up to Justice. Now, a show that I think get underappreciated is the Zeta Project. I mean, I've seen it, and I don't really like it. Now, all the shows now about Netflix. This is my 100 subscriber special, and I just want to do something special, like make an hour-long video.
Yeah.
classics like Monsters Inc., The Incredible Toy Story. In fact, I was a little kid when Toy Story 4 came out. I was a little kid when Toy Story 3 came out. So yeah. I don't know if I will be able to upload it. Like, it will take. And also, why do I have any music? Because besides the Tubbo music, it's because I used to have Thomas reviews, but then they got all taken down because yeah, copyright infringement stuff, all that shit. And all that weird shit. Yeah. My favorite Roblox game is Ghost Sim. And my favorite Transformers game is Fall of Cyberpunk. Closely followed by Transformers Devastation. And yes. And also I'm a toy collector. My brother no longer nice to me. If anyone knows where Duke is on the map, please let me know in the comment section. I'm only going to Ghost Sim and demand the music. My favorite character from Toy Story is Woody, and Buzz Lightyear comes into a close second. And my second favorite color, I have two favorite colors, blue and red. Because of my favorite, I also watched Chuggington. That show got removed again off of Netflix, like Phineas and Ferb, and a handful of other shows. I also remember watching The Fairly Odd Parents when I was a kid. Anyway, I'm trying to think of more to pad out the video. Yo, I don't want my 100 subscriber special to be shorter than all my other videos, so I'm thinking of... Oh, my favorite dinosaur shows are Dino... No, Sword Train and Dino Dance. In fact, I'm gonna only watch an episode of that show. An episode of that show right now. My family had Christmas tradition of watching a lot of Christmas specials. A lot of Christmas specials. But this might sound disgusting to you, but I'm not bathing over 2 months. Normally I bathe, I have to go out somewhere, but being like, right now we're all stuck at home going down. My grandparents, can't really see them right now because my grandpa has COVID and my grandma has a cough. also I'm watching Pokemon. I'm watching Pokemon. And I've seen all episodes of the real Ghostbusters. There's that one guy. And I've seen Dawn Friends Into the City. I've seen a lot of mixed too. And I've seen one adult show. And I've seen Emmy was on that dragon field and that would start dragons, around the room of dragon food, but Emmy Matt knew what. And also, guys, in case you couldn't tell, based on what I just said, I cannot pronounce the letter X. I don't know why, it's just been like, I can't pronounce that letter. I don't know why, but I can't. I can't pronounce the letter X for some reason. For some reason, I just can't pronounce it. I try my... I try my hardest, but... And also here in Georgia, I live in Canton, Georgia. I don't want to tell you my address for safety reasons. For safety reasons, of course. I won't even tell you where I live, so no one can break in and steal my stuff. Because I have a collection of toys, and also I have a collection of Disney Infinity characters and characters from LEGO Dimensions. Dino Dan is live action. I prefer live action stuff when it comes to the movie. Like, I've seen the Thunderbirds 2004 movie, but I've heard nothing but hatred from I'm actually looking for Dino Dan season 2 every week, looking for an episode. So, this is a problem that I wish I had a better editing software than this did. But I can't really read it. Don't mock people that I can't read at 15 years old. One of my favorite shows is Dinosaur Prime. Now I've seen every episode of Dinosaur Prime myself. Now Chuggington, I have favorite episodes from the. Now in terms of the story elements, I prefer season 4 over the others. I prefer season 4 just because of the story. I mean, they feel like you're watching a character evolution in the first 2 seasons. I think I will try to upload this video tomorrow. So, anyway, about my favorite dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus, and also about Cosmo. I love the Dino Wow episodes. Because of my fascination with dinosaurs, almost as much of my fascination with Titanic. I have a fascination with both Titanic. Now my favorite dinosaurs from the Cretaceous are Well, and also I played the game Jurassic World Evolution 1. But I didn't play that game again. I still have a campaign to complete. I still have one campaign to complete. And also, which one would you think won in a fight? The Tyrannosaurus Rex or the Giganotosaurus, like what we saw in Jurassic World Fallen at the end, near the end of the menu. And also, there's no such thing as a Tyrannosaurus, the pterodactyl. There is a small flying reptile named the pterodactyl list, but they also, I would like to see either a Thunderbird Lego game. I would like to see a Thunderbird Lego game, a Ghostbuster Lego game, or what they did with Skywalker Saga. Just go with Marvel. I would love to see that. So I could go back to Thomas, but and also I might change my fall side for a gameplay review from gameplay to a guide. I think my favorite Snarl 543 Monster Much. My dad really loved pizza, and I don't. Because now my new favorite dish is fried rice and corned meatloaf. My parents have 2 dogs. Now, I'm going to actually tell you their real name because those 2 are just generic. Hershey is a food-loving hound. I think wonder where do I get and also I played the video game Minecraft. Well, at some point in my life I didn't like playing Minecraft, or let me just tell you about some stuff that's personal to me. Like, I'm gonna tell you about my bike. First, I do ride bikes, but I'm lazy as heck. I really want to make some shitty cartoon tune. And also my mom told me never to use the swear words in my video. Yo. But this is my 1,000, this is my 10,000, this is my 100 subscriber special. A game that I wish they would bring back is Avengers Academy. Well, and also I don't think and also I've seen Paw Patrol, all of it. I've seen the show, so I've seen all, and also, unlike most of these shows, I watched all of it on Amazon. Some of them I watch on Hulu, some of them I watch on Netflix, some of them I watch on Tubi, like Transformers Generation 1. in Dino Dana, I like the continuation of Dino Dana, but it's like my thoughts on the old female reboot of the Ghostbusters. The old female reboot of the Ghostbusters. I don't really like it. Not that I don't like. This is where I learned about my favorite prehistoric shark, the Mighty Ant, the Megalodon. And also, you want to hear some Transformers fan fiction? I have my own Transformers fan fiction I'm going to do. Now, my favorite alter ego name is Jack. So I'm also going to remake the intro because I accidentally cut over the FKR. I'm just, and also I think, and also there's a fear that the Polar Express movies all just a dream, which I don't like. But it does seem like it's a dream at some time. You know what, I'm going back to the season 2 map for Tommy. Because Wilson, my favorite character. Now my first 2 favorite episodes actually have Wilson in the title. Like how I said earlier, I don't bathe. I just don't know why I like watching it. I think, well, Clunky Wilson is kind of like a doctor. What? I'm actually trying to look for an episode of Dino Dan where Corey, even though it's a time. Wait. And also in season 3, you know what? Can we just count the Dino Trek stuff as a sec? You know what? Can we just count the Dino? You see, on IMDb, Dino Trek is listed as its own show, even though it's and also, I have a favorite episode from Dino Dan's second season where Corey, some fun fact, I don't like time travel. I mean, but my favorite Marvel characters, FYI, are a combination of Thor, or Iron Man, or Captain America. But and my favorite DC character is Batman because I can at least sympathize with the guy. He's the most normal member on the Justice League. Speaking of which, I've seen all of the Christopher Nolan trilogy and the Tim Burton one. And also, this is my favorite special.
Go where no dinosaur has ever gone before. PBS Kids presents Dinosaur Train Adventure Island, a super big, super new movie. Ready to be amazed? Yes! With wild rides and dinosaurs.
I will watch it later today.
It's dance off!
Buckle up and hold on tight.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Dinosaur Train, Adventure Island, a new movie, premiering Monday, April.
And I've actually seen more than Tom. I grew up with Tom, but I grew up with the hit era, Dan Sharon Miller, and also I watched. Now you might be shocked. Now there's some long-running TV shows in America. Two are adult shows, and well, one is an adult show. Well, there are three long shows in America. Now the first one is a cartoon, Sesame Street, which aired in the earliest days of PBS Kids. Gulp. I should realize something. It's still on. Sesame Street has been going on since PBS Kids was founded. That's been a really long time ago. Surely Sesame Street had gotta be burned out. Now the second show is, of course, if you forgot about this show, where have you been? It's The Simpsons. The Simpsons. This show has been, well, right now it's in a 34th season. Yes, right now The Simpsons are, in case you're one of those British guys that never seen The Simpsons, well, The Simpsons are still around because of Foster's Melon. And well, Disney. But there have been several franchises that Disney has. Disney has a new streaming service called Disney Plus. Called Disney Plus. And they have not really uploaded Chuggington. Well, they've not uploaded Chuggington, which you might think is wrong. I grew up with a lot of shows like Bob the Builder, Fireman Sam, the list goes on and on and on. Now I'm thinking of making a playlist of my favorite episodes. I think the rain has stopped. Or something. I'm just thinking. I'm worried we're running out of stuff to talk about. Oh yeah, I can talk about my Transformers fan fiction. Yeah, I can talk about my Transformers fan fiction. Why did I not think of that? Anyway, I have a character that's named after me called Jason. My name is not Jason, not Pawn. My virtual name is not Pawn. You can guess that like everyone, I have a real name, but I don't want to. You know what? I will reveal it later. Yeah, I decided to name it after myself. Anyway, my other counterpart is different than other. Well, how do I imagine him? He's kind of like Bumper. Like he's Bumper. Yeah, he's a combination of both. Yeah, he's a combination of both Cliff Jumper and Bumblebee. No, he's just a blue repaint of Cliff Jumper. A blue repaint of Bumblebee. But he has gone through a lot of changes in my head. Like, he like Bumblebee, in the Generation 1 show, he transformed into a Volkswagen Beetle. Then in the 2000s, he transformed into a car that, well, he transforms into, he's just blue. And unlike Bumblebee, he's not mute. Well, but yet he has I'm going to mention this in a new series called Fan Fiction, where I'm just going to mention my Albert counterpart and all of his. Hey, I'm allowed to do that. I created the guy. I'm the only one that. If I can figure out how to create a custom OC, he will be that. He will be that. Let me know down in the comment section. How did Ultra Primal create his custom? Anyway, wait. Oh yeah. Let me tell you his backstory. He was an Autobot. Duh. But he lived during the time of the Golden Age, which anyone that doesn't know what the Golden Age is, why are you hell watching the video? Okay. I'm just sorry. I'm just mad. Anyway, our power, well, being how the I'm kind of worried that the storm might interfere with the video. I'm kind of worried that the storm might interfere with the video. You know, because I felt the lights going out. I felt the lights going out. Let me know. Anyway, my other counterpart, by the time of the main Transformer Prime series, let me know what he's a grizzled war veteran. And he has a nickname, the Foyer of Cons. The Foyer of Cons, that's his nickname. Anyway, wait. He killed, but guess what he's been suggested to so many times? Our Coracle Psychic patch. You know, I'm just going to go tell my mother. And also, I grew up with Toys R Us. I learned how to ride a bike without steering wheel, which brings me to what my favorite things are to do during the summer. I can swim. You know what? I'm gonna go after I'm done with the video, I'm gonna go play Minecraft. And also my biggest the guy that inspired me to do it was none other than Mr. Stampy Cat. I remember watching his 3 million video in his Lovely World series. his 3 million view. Yes, I know. I've heard about Brom Alert. I'll leave a link to the video I saw with Stampy in case anyone wants to play Minecraft 2. So, let me just think. Oh, I have an idea. What will be the Lego Ghostbuster game? What would be the I think they would combine all 3 movies. Now, I know about a long running show in the UK, besides Tom's Friends, of course. Now, there's another dinosaur franchise called Journey to the Center of the Earth. Let me tell you about the show. I'm only going to tell you about the show in its own separate video, so stay tuned for that. You know, let me just get anything clear about and just talk along the way. I've also seen, Who Lives in a Pineapple Under the Sea? Anyway, if anyone knows how to download stuff for Pranes, let me know down in the comments, because I will really love to use Pranes of an. I will just, but let me know if there's a program how to use Pranes of either a new era or Pranes 2019. Let me, if anyone has some links to models and maps of the island server for the game down under in the comment below, just let me know, because I will really love that to make that series, to make my island series. In fact, I have plans. When I figure out how to use it, if I figure out how to use it and do all that stuff, I'm gonna remake all my seasons with that. And I would really like to see a game based on that, based on Pranes, but with Thomas. But what type of story would the Lego Thunderbird game have? The Hood, of course. The Hood. The Hood will be up to no good, and it's up to Internet and Retinue to stop him. Now, unlike other games, just like Superman, if you press Y, with depends on when the game. I'm just gonna use my app. I'm gonna actually go play Lego DC Supervillain. And I about even though I never mentioned it much in season 2, that if they were going to, I didn't want to make big continuity with the British Railroads until season 3. So after I'm done with the video, I'm gonna go have a snack. One of my favorite foods is either fried rice or meatloaf. I'm gonna have pretzels and potato chips. Why am I going around the island? Just because. And also, what I would love to see, it's just like how we got the Buzz Lightyear show. A Buzz Lightyear show. A Buzz Lightyear show. We should see Woody Roundup come on in time to play. There's Destiny the Yeoman Cowgirl. And the man himself. A time for Woody. He's the very best. He's the rootin' tootin' cowboy in the wild, wild west. Woody's Roundup. Hopefully this doesn't get copyrighted. If we ever saw real life Woody Roundup, I think that the cliffhanger that the show ended with in the Toy Story universe should be the season finale or something. The season finale or something. Like I mean, Buzz is now that Lightyear was taken, which was kind of weird because Lightyear was taken from the movie theater, no joke, because of a gay scene. That scene like go by in like 5 seconds. Literally 5 freaking seconds. The scene goes by for like what, 5 seconds or something? The scene goes by really quickly. And also, let me tell you a top 10 list of shows that had a good series finale. Now I'm going to start off with the best and move on to the worst. This is Gravity Falls. William again, Part 3, Take Back the Falls. William again, Part 3, Take Back the Falls. William again. I've seen Gravity Falls, so on this list, to be on this list, the show had to have a good series finale. And no, I'm not counting the cliffhanger that we ended with Voltron. So in this series finale, like near the end of the episode, Dipper, Bert, and Mabel are ready to go home back to Piedmont, California, ending the greatest summer of their lives. ending the greatest summer of their life. But you might feel sad. You've kind of felt sad. You kind of felt. I know some fans felt sad. You know what? I'm going to just decouple from Aaron Cloudbell and continue the video back at the show. And also, I've been showing my mom every day Thomas and Friends. Currently, we're up to season 10. Currently, we're up to season 11. Now, when is the next episode going to be taken? Now, when is the next episode? No. Anyway. Wait, the second one. Fans of Fur, The Last Day of Summer. I know Disney was airing season 4 at a slow pace. Don't get me even started on how they aired season 4. They aired it on a very slow pace. But to this day, the series finale is still beloved. Now, those two bring to mind. So, Adventure Time, come along with me. If you've ever seen Adventure Time, you know the series finale. The Batman the Anime series, the last episode of season 4. This is the series. I don't know its name. That's their laboratory. Whatever the last episode. Number 3. Oh, and also that was number 4. Number 3. And that was number 4. So number 4. No, the last two were number 4 and number 5. So number 6 was Dino Prek. Even though they got revived with Dino Dana, no, I believe this is the true series finale. It's kind of like The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Pretty sure they show it. Chowder, the It series finale. It series finale. Voltron Legendary Defender. As the series finale to this show, the show was a big hit. I mean, it got 7 Got Button seasons. It got 8 seasons. But the rest are all unknown. So, I'm just going to talk about my favorite episode from Chuggington. But something I seem to like is season 4 over the first 3. Not that I don't like the first 3 seasons. I mean, but I just like the seasons in season 4. You might think, not Pun, you're so weird. Why don't you like the first 3 seasons? Truth to be told, do not love stories in the first 3 seasons that are really, watching it. But in season 4, you can kind of see the evolution of the characters. Now, I mean, sure, in season 3, Wilson learned his lesson. But that doesn't really matter. It's about the character journey. I mean, I know I said this in my Thunderbird review. I know I said this in my How to Fix Thunderbird, but this show is about characters grown up. They're by the time we get to season 4, Wilson doesn't act like how he did in season Coco. They all act differently. And I think that because Thomas, just like what happened with Thomas on the show, and that he grew up over the show, I think the same thing happened to Wilson, Coco, and Brewster throughout the first 3 seasons of Chuggington, resulting in the version that we see in season 4. Now my favorite episode from this season are I have a favorite episode from this season. Several is first one. Hold on, let me just.
I want to see how you have.
Actually, it's a little test.
I'm from
Chief Wilson.
My first favorite episode from this season is Chief Wilson. Because Wilson, in case you don't know anything about the show in season 3, season 4, or you just didn't know that the show got season 4, well, let me tell you. In the episode Chief Wilson, Wilson's a part of a squad called Chub Patrol. Now, Chub Patrol has actually been shown before in season 1, but it wasn't really developed any further after the whole Brewster thing, the whole Brewster thing from that season, from the same season. Anyway, in this episode, Wilson gets to be the chief of Chub Patrol for the entire day. But he does perform several rescues and stuff. But my second favorite episode from the season is a few episodes later.
Oh.
Good to go.
Hold on. Let me just find the name of the episode.
Greeting. Coco. Trackley and Brewster.
My second favorite episode is Trackley and Brewster.
And I'm going
Over my line.
And my last favorite is the old Silver Mine Line episode. Now this is my 1 million subscriber special, and I hope you guys liked it. Until Tuesday, I'm not Pun, and I'll see you later.